For tuning accessories and more on the local scene, AutoStyle has you covered.
Since I was a kid, man, I was always inspired and absolutely loved lowriders. I used to collect mini trucking and lowrider magazines since I was about 10 years old. And what we have behind us, ladies and gentlemen, is a lowrider inspired Tesla. Really, really cool lowriders put a whole bunch of effort, passion, money and love into their color jobs. When I mean by color jobs, I mean their paint. There's several different layers. There's usually a whole bunch of gold leafing and leafing going on, pinstriping, and this Tesla behind me is a perfect example of what lowrider culture is all about. So the air ride setup is completely customized, man. It's got hard lines all around, and of course you have to have that personal touch, which is all about the airbrush artistry. The theme is carried away all through to the air tanks, man. We got the pumps, we got the hard lines, and I absolutely love the airbrushing that takes place on any lowrider. The amount of detail that goes into this paintwork, this is all several layers of different paint. So this would be your baseline, this is the blue, this here is leafing. It's like a very thin, like metal foil, if you want to call it, which gets attached and then clear is sprayed over it. And each of these several lines, that's pinstriping. It's done by hand.
The gold leaf and the silver leaf and the pinstriping, I really dig that kind of stuff. No matter how much you charge, you'll never get what you put in, guaranteed.
So what would a lowrider inspired car be without wire wheels? So back in the day, the wire wheels were kind of shorties and smallies. They were like 14s and 15s at max. This one here running on a big 19-inch wire wheel. Wire wheels tend to be heavy, but when it comes to an electric car with massive amounts of torque, it's absolutely no problem. So because we love to enjoy the weekends, we always need the boot space. And the install on this Tesla, man, they made sure you still got a mad amount of boot space for all those six-packs and those party tricks on the weekend. This Tesla's been fully customized and personalized to the owner's taste, including the interior where there's massive amounts of custom bits and pieces. First and foremost, the most noticeable part about the whole interior, we got the fur, baby. We're taking you to the pimp-style bad boy days of the 1970s. Inside, once again, the airbrushing is followed through, man, right through the interior, the dashboard, as well as the center console, the seats, the roof lining, and everything has been completely recovered with red suede, as well as purple leather and red stitching. A lot of effort being put into this car, from the exterior, interior engine, well, actually, let me not say engine, let me say the electric power unit.
They're fast, but there's nothing like a gas engine. The sound, the feel, it's just, I'm old school.
So it's really difficult to try and wrap up this show in this little episode. That's why you next week gotta come back, because we got so much more to show you.
For tuning accessories and more on the local scene, AutoStyle has you covered.